Just about ready to go here. By my calculations, we have to leave in about 45 minutes to make it. But we are headed up to Norman County Raceway in Ada, Minnesota. This is a trip that we did last year. We start out in Ada. We go to Grand Forks, North Dakota, from there to Greenbush, Minnesota, which is about as close to Canada as you can get without being in Canada. And then we drop down to Bemidji. So we've got 4 nights here with the Advantage RV Tour. This is a Wissota modified race. We got our MB Customs pretty much ready to go. A couple things to button up. I'm waiting on some crew guys here, and I got to go grab some groceries. So we're pushing it on time, but that's pretty standard for our team. Good afternoon, Aaron.
Good afternoon.
You took your sleeves off too?
Yep.
Nice. I like the Jimmy Mars shirt.
Thank you.
Should be good luck.
It's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah. Is that a good, like a pre-race meal?
Yeah, I had to have something so it don't blow away. And I was leaving Burger King, and guess who pulled onto the highway next to me?
Jimmy Mars.
Corey Svor.
Oh,
Close.
Close, yeah. I have acquired my pickup now, which is good because we need it in order to get the car to the track. We're not using the big RV because I learned after Bristol that the trailer's heavier than I thought it was, and the RV doesn't have the tow capacity that we need, so I didn't want to wreck anything. So I put airbags in my 1-ton pickup, and this is gonna do. It pulls it pretty nicely. You're not planning on rewiring the trailer, are you?
Tim needs something to do later.
That's true, Tim is coming. He probably would.
Yeah.
Extra body panels that we're not gonna need as long as we take them with. Without running the RV, that means we gotta take 2 vehicles again. So Corey Slap is taking our camper, one of our campers. We have multiple campers right now. It's kind of a long story. Well, this here's the Red River Valley. There's a lot of big cliffs, a lot of topography here. I'm pretty sure for 200 miles that way, it goes up and downhill about a foot. Onyx, what do you think of the valley?
Boring.
How's it going?
We're putting a little bit of heat in the car now. We almost never run hot laps, which is the practice laps in the beginning of the night, but we made a pretty big change on our car this week, and I don't know what it's going to do. So we want to get some laps in there, but the track's looking pretty heavy. We're not sure we would learn a whole lot anyway, so we're kind of up in the air, but we're putting some heat in it. It's good to have heat in the engine regardless. Onyx, you got any advice? Nothing. What doesn't want to say much? Laps went well. A little slimy to really be able to tell anything, but we're gonna put new tires on now. We had hot lap tires on. We got brand new ones ready for the night. Aaron's just gonna sand the chemicals off the outer edge there, so we have more traction in the life of that tire, I'm hoping. And we'll go see. We start 3rd in the heat race. Pretty tough heat. It's gonna be some stout competition here all weekend, so we'll see what we can do. I hope this is a rather uneventful race.
Why that?
Well, because I don't want to have to fix anything.
Oh, thought you meant by uneventful you weren't going to do good.
No, I'll do good. It'll just be kind of boring.
Well, we'll make top 3 and get in the redraw, and hopefully not draw like the 8 or 9.
That's what we need. We need top 3 to have a chance at starting up front.
Row number 2 on the inside out of Lowry, Minnesota. It's the 6X, the Millennial Farmer, Zach Johnson. Advantage from RV Mod Tour going to put on a good show for us here tonight. Stacked heat race. All these heat races are stacked here tonight. We got 22 of the best modifying drivers in the country right here at NCR. And come on to turns 3 and 4. Put their foot to the floor. Let's hear the Advantage RV Modified Tour. Modifieds roar! Dustin Strand out to the early lead in 71. Here comes Travis Sauer side by side with Connor the back straightaway. Johnson broken side by side as well for 4th. Ruben East rides all the way back to the number 7 position, battling with Auckland. Klein still holding on to that second spot. Here comes Zach Johnson by Travis Sauer into 3rd. Millennial Farmer plowing his way through the field. And Strand is a rocket out front in that 71. I believe Zach said he wasn't going to be making a video for part of his side YouTube channel. Between the rows of his tour series. He's running all 4 nights. All these guys, I think, up front here running the full 4-night swing. Tomorrow they'll be at River City Speedway, Greenbush, and then Bemidji Race Park, I believe, for the 4-night swing. Last lap here for Dustin Strand. Practically his hometown track here at NCR. Comes through 3 and 4. He's going to pick up the checkered flag. Where's Machine Heat Race number 1 goes to Dustin Strand. Johnson finishing 2nd, Eichens 3rd, followed by Travis Sauer, Randy Klein, Joseph Thomas, Johnny Broking, and Matt Auckland.
So heat race went well. We finished 2nd. The engine, the first 5 laps, it was a little bit lazy, a little doggy, a little boggy mid-corner when I get on the throttle. So we're gonna raise the float levels because we actually lowered those this week. We're gonna raise those back up halfway, make sure the fuel pressure's good, which it looked fine on the gauge. I was watching it like a hawk after that, but we're gonna change some straps on our quarter panel, make that a little more rigid, and get the tires ready again. Otherwise, all clean, no problems. We qualified for the redraw, so the top 3 in this heat will be in the redraw with me. I think the track is gonna burn in real nicely. So we tried some different straps in the back quarter panel here, and they're too soft. Quarter panel buckled just from the dirt, was rubbing the tire a little bit, so we're gonna go back to our old spring steel. We got some roof bolts to tighten too. I watched this nut fall down off the roof when I was on my way up to the lineups.
And I forgot too, we were missing one. One must have fallen off, like before we took that roof off.
Oh, it was missing out of the white one? Oh.
No, it was missing out of this one.
Oh.
I just didn't put it in the white one.
Oh, okay. Missing one there, one there. Do you have any more of the wide ones? The wide black ones?
No, that's
Okay.
what I was going to ask you about.
Well,
No.
I didn't bring, I have them, but I didn't bring them with. Corey, you want to come with and videotape the redraw?
Suppose I can.
You'd probably be just like me and Onyx, feel too stupid holding the camera up there. So we're just gonna do it not on
It's a lot
camera.
for me to feel stupid though, so.
That is a fair point.
All right, next up, your heat race number 2, heat race number 1, second place finisher, the Millennial Farmer, the 6X at Zach Johnson. Onyx, you think your dad don't need exercise this week? The 5 for Zach Johnson. Here, forgetting my job here with the markers. Zach, the 6X machine, off to a good start here this weekend. Onyx drawing you the 5 pill here for the 32-lap A feature here tonight.
We're gonna keep him in charge of drawing because that's probably my favorite number to draw. I hate the front row. He's been doing good. He's been doing good in the heats too, so we're gonna keep him in charge of it.
All right, Onyx, I guess you get to go on to River City Speedway tomorrow night. All right, next up, your heat race number 2, second place finisher. He's out of Grand Rapids, Minnesota, driving the Broking Transport 45. It's Bob Broking.
We redrew the 5, which puts us 5th on the grid, but the guy who redrew the pole, who's been really fast lately, he opted to go all the way back to 9th place
No, he
for an
drew
extra
second.
$500 if he
He drew
wins.
second, not
Oh, he
fifth.
drew 2nd? So that moves us up to fourth. So we will be on the second row outside. Car was a little bit loose in the heat race, and we had plenty of traction, which means as the track burns off even more, we're gonna be even looser. So I don't wanna do too much and screw the car up, but we're running some new stuff here, trying to get the feel for it, and we're gonna tighten it up a little bit. I think adjust a couple things in the right front and possibly lose some stagger in the rear, just to try to tighten it up all the way around the track. Put a little bit bigger left rear on. We're going to adjust the level of fuel inside the carburetor floats. That was 4,000. Where do you want it? About there? Back, kind of about right at half. Okay. They're going to try to scratch the track a little bit just to keep it from taking rubber and locking down. Then we end up in a one-lane deal. So this will hopefully bring up a little bit more moisture. Not really doing a whole lot.
He did absolutely nothing.
Pretty hard out there.
Maintenance.
Window net maintenance?
Yeah.
Modifieds here, getting into their 4-wide salute with the missing man formation in honor of the late Casey Honorton. So when they come around here out of turns 3 and 4, I'm going to ask you guys to get on your feet and make some noise. We got 22 of the best wissota modified drivers in the country ready to put on a show for you tonight for 32 laps. Lee Gross, the Jet. They'll lead them around turns 3 and 4. They're going to put their foot to the floor. Let's hear those wissota modified engines roar! Lee Gross and Jetvic still side by side. They were 3 wide here for about 6 on back. Thomas, Strand, and Broking side by side. Here we come on lap number 2. Show up the deuces, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Jetvic will lead lap number 1. All spread out here through the field. Be a few laps here before we get in the lap traffic. Maybe 26 to go and Zach Johnson is closing. Knocked another 10. Oh, we got a car off the pace. Can head to the they're gonna head to the pit area. Battle of the lead continues on. Peterson starting to close in here on Strand and Blacklands here for that 5th and 6th position, or that 4th and 5th position. Zach Johnson takes a look to the inside now at Jetvic through 1 and 2. Within a car lane here coming into turn number 3. You can see Jetvic's brakes glowing red. Zach Johnson's going to pull up alongside here at turn number 4. Jetvic holds on that time by. but he's out front and even extending his lead here a little bit with 21 to go. Tyler Peterson has made his way up to about 5th position. Still a long way to go here. They've gone about 12 or 11 green flag laps here so far. We'll get around Johnson. Here lap traffic, then we'll have to worry about Keogh and Holton. The lap traffic is a little tougher to pass here in a little bit for our leaders, and they're racing side by side in front of them. Peterson and Strand battling now for that 4th spot. Peterson side by side at the inside of the backstretch. Door to door coming into turn number 3. Peterson looks to clear the 7th. Johnson probably doesn't want to see him because he's closed in on Jedvig. Johnson will try to make a move now out of turn number 4. Still a car length separation as the left rear, both the rotors of Jedvig are glowing red. Johnson now takes a look to the inside. Look to get around the 48 of Keogh. Out of 4, Johnson's got to run. He'll get on the back bumper of Jedvig here coming into turn number 1. Johnson will stick up high. Jedvig will try and slide him. Good defense by the 2 of Blake Jedvig. Aaron Holton now pulls in the infield. Now Johnson down at the bottom in turn number 4. They're going to be nose to tail here out of 4 as they're still working their way around lap traffic as they still got a straightaway behind or in front of Lee Groves and Tyler Peterson. 13 to go. We still stay caution free. Great battle for the lead continues as Zach Johnson tries to hunt down Blake Jedvig. He'll pull up to the quarter panel of him coming into turn number 1. Zach Johnson looks in the middle of Keogh, who's still running quite fast, and these guys just can't get by Keogh. And the 22 of Davey Mills. Oh, Ledvig now blocked on the bottom side. Zach Johnson's going to take a look to the inside here. Lap traffic continuing to cause havoc for our leaders. Side by side for the lead. Zach Johnson to the inside of Blake Jedvig here on a turn number 2. Johnson puts the front bumper on the quarter panel of the 2 coming into turn number 3. Jedvig moves up the track out of 4. Johnson down low. Still nose to tail with 10 to go. Johnson's got to run here in the inside, side by side for the lead on the back straightaway. Can Johnson get underneath Jedvig here for the lead in turn 3? He cannot. Jedvig will drift up the racetrack. Johnson will stay glued to the bottom. He gets on the brakes and tries to get in that bottom. And they're side by side for the lead. Jedvig by a bumper. Johnson on the bottom here with 10 to go. 9 laps to go. Johnson's got the lead. Zach Johnson clears Blake Jedvig, and he now looks to clear Romeo here. The lap traffic in turn number 3. Leader Zach Johnson here with 8 laps remaining. And he is starting to pull away from the 2 of Blake Jedvig. Meanwhile, Tyler Peterson has made his way into 3rd, and he is moving here, folks. He is on a rail and making one heck of a pace. These guys up front cannot get too complacent because Tyler Peterson is very, very fast. Traffic. He's got Josh Bolio and Dustin Wall in front of him. Tyler Peterson's about 2.8 seconds behind. And Tyler Peterson, look at that slingshot move around Blake Jedvig. Tyler Peterson is not messing around. He pulls a slider and knocks Jerome Keogh off the racetrack. Tyler Peterson knocks the lap car off at turn number 2. And that's going to bring out right, so caution will be on the 48 of Jerome Guillot. We'll restart here with 7 to go. Zach Johnson did not want that restart. He's your leader here with 7 laps remaining. Blake Jetvick will still retain that second spot. Tyler Peterson will be third. Lee Gross will be in that 4th spot. Dustin Strand runs out the top 5. Corky Thomas, Don Eichens, Aaron Blacklance, Johnny Broken, and Travis Sauer. 7 laps go, going green this time by. Green, 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 here we go. Good start for Tyler Peterson. Zach Johnson tries to hold him to the bottom of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Jetvick's going to take a look at the inside. We're 3 wide here for the lead momentarily, as Jetvick slides off the top of the racetrack. And he'll lose a couple spots back to 5th. Battle over the lead is on. Tyler Peterson and Zach Johnson here with 6 to go. Johnson clears Peterson by a couple car lengths. Peterson at high side gets a great run coming out of the corner. Strand now up to 3rd. Keep an eye on Dustin Strand at 71. He got something left in the tank for our leaders. Gonna be 5 to go here at the auctionblock.com flank stand. Zach Johnson holding on to the lead here by about 0.8 of a second. Clean air in front of the 6X. Tyler Peterson moving up the racetrack. It's a good run on that high side. Johnson will kind of go low, slide up. Lost a little ground there, but he gets momentum as he heads down to the end of the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Tyler Peterson is on a move. He's going to challenge for the lead here. This time out of 4, Zach Johnson tries to shove him up in the wall. Sparks are flying. Tyler Peterson leads that lap. Here's side by side through 1 and 2. Peterson on that high side gets the run. Tyler Peterson here with 2 to go, looking to claim that $500 bonus. Tyler Peterson, Zach Johnson, Dustin Strand, Jetvick back to 4th. Broken here up to 5th. Johnny Broken, a hard charger here today. In that 5th, followed by Thomas. Oh, we got a car off the pace. Matt Auckland, he's going to pull to the infield here on the final lap. Final set of turns, a $500 bonus, along with the other $1,500. Your modified feature winner is Tyler Peterson in 1 TPO. Johnson 2nd, Strand 3rd, Jetvick 4th, and Corky Thomas rounded out your top 5.
All right, come on out. Your A-feature winner here at Norman Counry Raceway, the 1 TPO.
Overall, not bad, but also overall pretty disappointing. I knew I was pretty good for 20 laps that I ran 2nd. Kind of waited till we got into lap traffic and was able to, well, the leader was forced to move around, which gave me some opportunities, and I got it, led for 8 laps, 10 laps before the 1 TPO, who is quick and has been really quick for a while now. He got by between me and the wall. He figured out the top. I tried going up there, and I just wasn't going to hang with him. I don't think it mattered where I was going to run. He was going to beat us. It was what it was. But overall, I think what we did with the car this week made a big difference, so I'm looking forward to the next 3 nights. We'll see what we've got. Hopefully the luck stays with us here, because we got to fix the quarter panel. That's it. Otherwise, things are straight. I think the car's good. I know I run pretty good at the next couple of tracks, so hopefully we just have enough luck and we're able to finish one. Stings a little bit to be leading that close to the end and lose it.
Yeah, I think there's 4 laps left.
4 to go, I think. 3 or 4 to go.
See you
I've had tougher losses.
Don't show the other side.
Don't show the other side over here where we took the quarter panel off. That got a little scuffed up from the tussle. How you doing up there, Aaron?
I'm done.
You're done? Me too.
Very tight.
Now just gotta figure out how to get out of here.
As the strap just slowly would.